What's up, Jedi Jive? Welcome back. Hope you guys had an awesome new year. We are back to react to Echo.
Yes!
It's been, 2 months since Loki finished up, so we've had a nice long break, but guys, we're ready to bring you another reaction. Jenny and I are both really excited.
I am more excited for this one than I think I've been for, any show so far.
Yeah.
I have been since this was announced. I am, so stoked for this.
Cool. I mean, I don't know what to say other than it's Loki was kind of like a high point where it was just like, wow, is this? We met this sort of crescendo where it all got so crazy towards the end there, and then you're kind of left with wondering what's next. But this seems like we're doing something new for once, which is it's rated TV mature for one. I noticed that, so this is really
Mike and I were just discussing this is the first title in the new Marvel Spotlight series, which I think is going to be a little bit darker and more adult. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the vibes are like.
Yeah, the trailer alone was, as we said, brutal. Yeah, just they made it pretty clear that this is going to be violent. It's going to be serious. It's going to be
dark, gritty.
Yeah, and let's talk about Alakwa Cox for a second because
I'm so excited. So the character Maya Lopez is indigenous in this show. She's also deaf and has a prosthetic leg. Alakwa Cox is indigenous. She's Menominee and Mohican. She grew up on the Menominee Reservation. She is deaf. She went to a school for the deaf in Wisconsin. She was a student athlete there.
Wow.
And she is, in fact, an amputee with a prosthetic leg.
Dude, you know what's so cool about that?
Yeah.
That she's a real-life superhero.
She is. She's a real-life superhero. And, I mean, the representation is on another level. There are so many communities being represented by this actor, by this role, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah, and I'm glad that I feel like this is like a really good example of you're getting all the representation in the world, but I'm on board because it just looks badass.
Yeah, all of the above. I'm on board for all of the above.
So I love that all of that representation is there, and it's I'm also excited that we're gonna get some adult, finally something that's mature and it's not necessarily gonna be I'm not expecting humor. It's Marvel. There might be a little bit here and there because you can't have it just be completely
Right.
But I'm expecting this to be something serious, which is
we're re-entering the Daredevil world, and obviously we're now on Disney, not on Netflix. But fans are familiar with the previous show, Daredevil, which was very dark, very gritty, and had some great interplay from two actors that we're going to see in this show, Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox.
And this version of Kingpin is basically the same.
Yeah,
one.
he's very much akin to the character he was playing on the Netflix show.
Cool. So, guys, super excited. I'm glad we got all 5 episodes at once, which is also a new format because we're used to, week to week, and we're going to have to kind of cram all these reactions in at once. But so we're going to get it's going to be more sort of like a movie experience in that way if we can watch them all in a couple of goes.
Yeah.
Instead of having to wait a long time. So that's going to be another new angle for us. But guys, excited to jump in. Love to hear what you guys have to think about it. So we're going to jump into a reaction and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Let's do it. Already have a viewer warning. They're not messing around.
What on earth?
What on earth?
A woodpecker of some kind?
Mysterious.
Okay, the imagery.
The first Chapa's name was Chafa.
Yeah.
She saved her family from their cave. And that's the story.
That's
the first Choctaw people.
That's authentic Choctaw.
I'm sure that is a real Choctaw origin story. Yeah. This is little Maya. I remember her from Hawkeye.
Then Biscuit's dead. He grabbed the whole
Already we've got Graham Greene and
Green.
Tantu Cardinal.
brand.
Just two of the greatest native actors out there.
Oh, I'm so glad he's still alive.
The night winds whisper to me.
Are they gonna get in a car accident and that's how she loses her mom and her leg?
Yeah, you called it. Yeah.
Ugh. That's brutal.
Oh, man. Already a rough start. Shit, man.
Maya. No.
Oh my god, it's devastating.
Do we know how Alakwa Cox lost her leg? What was, do you know?
I don't think she's disclosed that.
Oh, okay.
I go too.
Oh.
No.
This is a scene from
Maybe
Hawkeye.
They are.
You're right.
You have to learn to jump between two worlds.
This is when Wilson Fisk comes in and mentors her.
Maya.
There you go.
Ready? Fight!
Let's go. Good transition. Nice. I like how that tied into Hawkeye.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much the little girl looks just like her.
Yeah. Good casting. I think this is the scene where Ronan killed the whole crew, including
You're right.
her
Yep,
father.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then she later finds out that Wilson Fisk gave the order.
Yep.
That he wanted her father dead.
Yeah, it's just like never-ending loss and tragedy for her, man. Yes, dude. She's going. I love it.
Gee.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, nice. Oh man, the muting the audio is so effective.
It really is. She's unflappable.
Mm-hmm. Wilson Fisk.
Here comes Wilson Fisk.
Yep.
Sir, why don't you just step back?
Vincent D'Onofrio is perfect, dude. He's like 6'5".
Big dude.
He's a big dude.
Big dude.
Yeah. Doesn't even have to say anything.
I understand your rage.
Do you?
My father was killed also. Let me help you release this rage in a more constructive way.
How?
A job. Take your pain. Make it into something useful.
Clear. Hands up. Turn around.
He's asking for it.
We go in there, shoot people. You cool? Kingpin thanks you for your loyalty. What? No, it's cool, bro. They're expecting us. Yeah.
Well, the camera work.
Oh,
here
yeah, I was
is
gonna say,
great.
already
this
cool
sort
camera
of
work.
circular,
One shot.
helter-skelter camera work.
Yep. She's not participating. Break his neck. Oh,
The
dude.
sound effect is brutal. Especially set against the relative silence. Oh.
Yo. Dude. Yes.
She's in it now.
Oh, this guy. Yo. Oh, Daredevil.
Daredevil already.
Nice. Say something funny.
I've been watching them all night. And then you guys show up. And screwed everything up.
Oh, nice. Oh, what?
Wow.
What even was that? She like delayed the kick. Nice, dude. The fight choreography is so
I was
dynamic.
just gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
The blind fighting the deaf.
Yeah. I mean, this is a moment. This is two disabled superheroes having the gnarliest fight I've ever seen.
Nice. Even Daredevil's like, yo, man, I'm not fighting this chick anymore.
None of my men have ever held their own with him like that. You did better than even I expected. What you lacked was a place and a purpose.
This translator's always like semi in the shadows.
Yeah.
We're family. No matter what.
Like he employs somebody just to talk to her. That's think about it. She's all like proud of herself.
Yeah, she's pleased with herself. This is, again, some stuff flashing back.
I've dedicated all my resources into bringing your father's killer to justice.
Right. She shoots him in the face, but somehow he lives.
This is in Hawkeye, her fight with the Ronin.
Yep.
He's going to show his face. And he's going to tell her the truth.
Your boss wanted your father dead. Yes. Your boss.
The pacing of the exposition is great.
Yeah, I
They're
agree.
just bang, bang,
I
bang,
agree.
bang, bang. Get to it. Love it.
Just enough to kind of catch you up with the
Yep.
story.
Yep.
And they're introducing enough new things like the Daredevil fight to keep it pacey and
There
exciting.
you go. See? Bam. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Just
the
like
end
a-
of Hawkeye right here.
What a surprise.
Do they show it in profile? That's the classic frame from the comics, is
Yeah,
her pointing
I
the gun
know.
at his face.
In Hawkeye, they didn't show it at all. The camera
Yeah.
rose away from
You
it.
just hear the gunshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. This.
There you
Yep.
go.
Ooh, he dropped. So he just wears an eye patch now.
She's looking rough. Ooh. Ooh, that's not looking good, Maya.
Oh.
Where is she headed? Home to Oklahoma? Yep.
Oh, she's gonna
She's
crash.
drifting.
You're gonna crash into a ditch. Or into a semi. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez. She gonna sew up her own wound? Oh, God, that looks bad.
Oh. Oh my God.
Maya? It's me, Biscuits! Oh my god! She's good people. Yes.
Oh, that's such a cool dog.
Yeah, it is.
She's busy. Good to see you, cousin. Maya Lopez is back.
Down low.
Is that Bonnie?
Must be. She doesn't want Bonnie to know she's there, though.
$5 on a Butterfinger Blizzard.
Ooh, he's got people everywhere.
The bounty on the King Killer is probably set by Kingpin himself. Oh, that's infected dental floss. Oh, that was so infected.
Fisk shipping. He really does have people everywhere.
I won't bring a war here to the people I love and who love you. Why are you doing this?
Yo. She means business.
I never saw you. We didn't have this conversation.
Yep, Kingpin's alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you called it. Lost an eye.
Yeah, coming out of a coma, right? Yeesh. Okay, man. Excellent first episode. I'm so into it already. I think
I
what
am too.
What I said earlier was that they did such an excellent job of like keeping the pace of the exposition so just like beat.
Yeah.
And it was like they didn't waste time. Like they trusted in us to get it. Obviously, we've seen Hawkeye. Not everybody who's going to watch this has necessarily seen Hawkeye.
But they gave you just enough where if you hadn't seen Hawkeye or hadn't seen it for a while, you would remember or catch up, or they gave you just enough to sort of grasp onto what was happening with enough new flavor to keep it pacey and exciting for those of us like me who have just rewatched Hawkeye.
And they introduced like all the players without having to like waste any time. Like Daredevil and
Daredevil
Echo
just
had
right away.
Fight choreography to the max, like awesome fight scene right off the bat. Just like I love how it was like I didn't have to wait to get there. That's what I was like, oh cool, like I already got something that I wanted to see like right away, and it wasn't just like candy. It was like okay, this is exposition and it's bang 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 bang, and that I loved that aspect of
that fight choreography was so badass between the two of them. I remember from the original Daredevil on Netflix, it won like multiple awards for best stunt ensemble because the fight choreography was just so amazing, and this did not disappoint.
It did. It had
This
like a
was,
nice
like,
little
right on point.
in terms of it being a blend of like the fight choreography mixed with the audio and the camera work. It really had like a dynamic, like explosive, like it was really well done. Yeah.
And again, I said it before, but I really just want to highlight that was a moment on TV. It was one of the coolest fights ever choreographed between a blind superhero and a deaf one-legged superhero.
Yes.
So that is just amazing.
Yeah,
like that is so cool.
Just this first episode alone, you can see how it's like probably a solid, more at least half of every single line in this episode was signed in American Sign Language.
Yeah.
Which is really
The
like...
ASL is really getting its use in this show, which is, again, great to see. Love to see it.
Yeah.
And paired with the ASL, they had this great use of cutting the sound in and out so that you experience some version of her world.
I also really... that was really effective. I also really love how, though, that, like, the characters that are clearly, like, have her best interest at heart are the ones signing.
Yeah.
And that, like, Kingpin couldn't even bother to learn it himself.
And not only
he has to hire it out.
Not only could he not be bothered to
yeah.
learn it himself, but he always has the translator kind of obscured in the shadow.
So it was like, and obviously he doesn't have, he's doesn't have her. I mean, obviously loves her in his own way.
He has love for her, but he was nefarious,
willing to put her in harm's way and let her get killed for his own end. So it's... Yeah, I thought that was also interesting how they were using this, like her, I forget I don't know what his name was, but the first guy from her hometown that saw her who busted the door with the knife, and then she, and it was like, and it was like, oh, like the people that are like,
Biscuits,
that really
cousin.
love her are signing themselves.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah,
I loved that.
Right off the bat, we got not only Daredevil and Kingpin, but we got some of the biggest names in like native cinema. We got Graham Greene, we got Tentu Cardinal, we got Cheske Spencer, we got Zahn McClarnon, we got like multiple people who are very well known in the native film community. Just amazing, wonderful actors who
I love it. You know all those names.
Yeah,
I knew Graham Greene
great juicy roles in
Graham
this show.
Green has been that guy for like the last 40
that
years.
G, yeah.
I really, really love how much Alaqua Cox was able, like, just body language alone. Obviously, I don't speak sign language.
Right.
But the body language and the facial expressions alone, she was able to say so much
It's true.
without uttering a single word.
And especially considering that she's not, a classically trained actor. Hawkeye was her first film role, her first acting role, and she's jumped right into this, and she's just perfect. I can't imagine anybody else playing this role.
Yeah.
She's perfect.
Cool, guys. Really awesome first episode. They really kind of got the ball rolling, so I'm excited to see where this goes. So let's jump into the next episode. Let's not waste any time, guys. Let us know what you thought about this first episode in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to see these reactions fully unedited and watch-along style, go over to patreon.com/JediJive. That's where we put them up. See you in the next reaction.
Peace.
Peace.